Joe, what's going on, everyone? Today, it's been a whole 45 days. I know, I've noticed, and I'm coming back right now, all right? So today we'll react to some true terrifying horror stories. Now, if these get crazy, bro, I don't know, bro, because I don't like horror shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I have not watched a proper horror film in one sitting. So these are true stories. So I don't want to hear like some crazy shit, bro, because otherwise I'm gonna turn the video off, bro. I'm just saying, like, dude, I don't like horror shit, bro. I'm keeping it real, bro. But without further ado, let's get into it.
We've been planning this camping trip on Cosmaj Mountain for days. 3 days of
Hold on, where are my subtitles at, bro?
mountain air, crackling fires, too many snacks, and probably more beer. It had been the perfect send-off.
First of all, sorry for pausing. Do not drink on camping, bro. That's the worst thing you can do, especially when there's two of you and you go drinking while camping, bro, and both of y'all are drunk and there's no one to take care of you. That's a bad idea, bro, especially when you're camping, because a lot of shit can go wrong, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
To our college days, me and Henry. Our first proper trip. And man, it was a good one. But now it was Sunday night. Office tomorrow and still an hour left of driving. It was about 8 p.m. and I was driving. The road was visible by the headlights and the full moon. It was a remote area with dense jungle on both sides. And the nearest city was at least 45 kilometers away. We were chatting with some music playing low. And then we saw her from a good distance. What caught my eye was her sweatshirt, bright orange,
Keep going.
practically glowing.
Keep
with
going,
her
bro.
headlights like
Do
a
not
reflector.
stop.
As we got closer, we could see she had a backpack on and was definitely waving that universal hitchhiker symbol.
I
Thumb
don't
out.
care.
Whoa, slow down.
I don't care.
Henry said, pointing. Someone's walking.
That's
Man,
not
I
my
don't know.
business, bro. What
I
the
might.
hell?
It's pretty remote. Remember those stories about those teenagers a few years back? But Henry, he's always been the more carefree, it'll be fine kind of guy. He insisted.
No.
Ah, come on. What's
No,
the
my
worst
car,
that
my
can
rules. I'm driving away.
Looks like she needs help.
I don't care.
So I slowed the car and pulled over near her.
Bro, I swear.
She was young, blonde.
Let me know in the comments. Are y'all stopping? Because I'm not. I'm just saying. Go.
Pretty cute, with a cargo backpack hanging over one shoulder. She looked exhausted, but a wave of relief
Damn,
spread across
why
her
is she
face
shaking
as
so
Henry
much?
hopped out of the passenger seat.
Oh, he about to get
Hey,
killed.
everything all right? He asked. She explained she was heading to the nearest motel, about 8 kilometers away. Then she
At
added,
night?
I'm a solo traveler.
Where's your car?
Before she could even ask,
Just walking?
Henry gestured to the back seat. Hop in. We're
Henry,
heading that way.
what's wrong with you, bro?
So
You're
there
too
she
naive.
was, sitting in the back seat. And the first thing she did, despite the chill night, was roll her window down.
What the hell? Hey, put my window up, bro. The AC's on.
But I
I'm
didn't
not
say
trying to
anything.
wear his gas. Put my window up.
Henry, in the front, started trying to make conversation. He found out she was supposedly 18, though honestly, she didn't look a day over 15. As he chatted, I glanced in the rearview mirror. She had something small in her hand, a capsule.
She just
She
took a
swallowed
pill.
it quickly.
She did. She
I
doing
didn't
drugs,
think much
bro.
of it then. Maybe a painkiller, travel sickness pill. Who knows?
At least mention
About
it,
a
bro.
minute later, she grabbed her stomach and said, "Oh, could you please stop the car?"
First of all, if someone takes a pill in the back of your car, you're not even gonna ask, like, what's the pill for, bro? Y'all are too naive, bro. I'm just saying, bro. First of all, I'm never letting a hitchhiker in the car, but if that were to rarely happen, I'm having this hitchhiker at a gunpoint. Like, you not moving, bro. You move and do anything suspicious, that's power right there, bro. I'm just saying, I'm taking extra precautions, bro.
I'm not feeling okay. I looked in the mirror to confirm it. Yes, her face had gone pale, with sweat on her forehead. "Pull over, man," Henry said, and I did to avoid a mess in the car. I pulled over. She barely made it out before she puked onto the grass. Henry got out,
Okay,
offering her some
drive
water
down.
from a
Oh
bottle.
my
as
God,
I
Henry,
instructed.
you are trying to hit, bro.
I stayed in
Like,
the
damn.
driver's seat, and the engine was off.
She's not gonna let you hit, Henry.
That's when I saw them in my side mirror. 2 dark figures. They were
What is
moving
that?
slowly towards the car from the tree line.
Oh
They
no.
were trying to stay hidden in the shadows.
Oh
And
no.
they were carrying something. Long, dark shapes.
Oh,
They looked like
hell
axes. Henry, I hissed, my voice tight. He saw them too. His eyes widened. and he made a
Ron,
move to get
hello?
back into the car, but the girl wasn't so sick anymore. She grabbed his arm, her grip surprisingly strong. She yelled something in a language I didn't recognize. It wasn't
What the
English,
hell?
but clearly a command to the approaching men. Something like, "Come fast." I screamed, "Henry, get in." My hand already
He
on
can't
the
get in,
gearbox.
bro. Man, I'm about to
Suddenly,
backslap
another
her,
man
bro. Get off
appearing
me.
from the front of the car, out of
Oh.
nowhere.
Oh, yeah, you're
He
getting
ran
run over,
straight
buddy.
at us and threw an egg which
You're getting run over,
exploded
buddy.
against the windshield. A disgusting,
Come
yolky
on, bro.
mess, instantly obscuring most of my vision.
Don't
There
matter.
were 3, maybe
You have
4 of them
wind
now,
wipers.
faces hidden by bandanas.
Yo,
Still
what is
around
this,
30 steps
bro?
away from the car. I'd already started the engine, but I could barely see the road. A loud shattering sound from the back as one of them swung an axe on the rear window. Henry
What is
kicked out
going
hard at the
on?
girl, breaking
There
her
you
grip,
go. Hey,
and
run,
jumped
run,
into the
run,
passenger
run, run.
seat. Henry was shouting, looking back. "Go, go, go. They're coming from the back." I kicked the accelerator.
Pause, but okay.
"Drive straight. Just drive straight."
Ain't that the
He
brake
screamed
accelerator?
again,
Okay, anyways,
his
but
voice
still.
raw with panic. From my side, I could barely see a damn
Bro,
thing.
what happened,
Just blurry
bro?
shapes through the eggy mess. Henry was directing the way. The speed was over 110 kilometers per hour.
Hey, yo, that's dangerous, bro.
Just
but
then,
that's crazy.
One more man in a black vest, face hidden like the others,
Run him
came
over.
in front of us.
Run him
He
over.
swung his long bamboo cane and smashed
No.
one of our headlights.
Okay, that
But we
doesn't matter.
dashed from the other side of the man. And finally,
How
we were
fast
clear.
is he running?
Looking in the rearview mirror for a split second, I
Oh
saw
my
them.
god,
those
bro.
men
I literally
standing
told
there.
you, never ever pick up a hitchhiker, no matter what. Even if they're dying on the side of the road, it could be a trap. Never ever do it, bro.
The side of the road.
I'm just
With
saying.
the girl in the orange sweatshirt, just standing, watching us go. We escaped. The silence in the car for the next hour was heavy.
Oh, I bet it was.
No
I
Henry
bet it
since our
was,
college
bro.
days, but I'd never, ever seen him that scared.
That's
He was
crazy,
pale,
bro.
shaking, and utterly silent for a long time after that.
Nah.
The next morning, before heading to the office, we went straight to the police station.
You have
We
no
told them
proof.
everything, every detail we could remember. We even handed over the backpack she left in my car. They took our statements, said they'd look into it, and would contact us if they found anything.
They
But
wouldn't.
it's been a
There's
week
no way
now.
they found something.
Not a word, no update.
Yeah, I knew it. Damn,
This
bro.
is something that was
That's scary as hell. That was the first animation, by the way. We have 2 more to go, bro. But that is crazy, bro. That's a life lesson right there. If you're driving at night, never pick up a hitchhiker. Morning is different though, because morning, I don't know. Morning's not that dangerous because you can actually see the people who are hiding in the trees like that. You know what I'm saying? But at nighttime, that you're crazy, bro. Like picking up a hitchhiker.
super
bro.
traumatic for me, but it was never discussed again in my household. I was talking with my mom about it the other night, and she didn't say much. I thought I would share my thoughts with you all. When I was 13, I got a Dell desktop for school. The
Okay.
internet was fairly new for me back in 2003. AOL and MySpace, Yahoo Messenger, and AOL chat rooms.
Damn,
AOL
y'all
chat
are, that's
rooms
way,
were where I
way
went.
back.
I was a shy, overweight kid back then. Still shy to this day, but online, I could be anyone. I could say anything. It was amazing. I discovered so
that.
many things when I got the internet. If I could be anyone, so could someone else.
Is this the guy talking? Cause that's the guy that's supposed to be the narrator. Like this is his story or her story. I can't really. You know what? Let's just go.
Thus,
Not my-
I
not
met
my-
one
not my business,
27-year-old man. One night I logged on. The AOL dial-up sound still makes me feel uneasy.
Okay.
I was sitting in my cold, dark kitchen. The computer was here so I could be monitored. It was just me and my mom, though, and she was always working, so no one
Okay.
ever really monitored me. Plus, she had no idea how to use a computer, so I got away with a lot. I was bored, so I hopped into an AOL
What did you
chat
do on
room,
that computer? What do you
lurked
search
for a
up?
bit, and put that I was 15, really only being 13 at the time. But saying I was 15 made me feel so much more mature.
15
Private
makes
message
you mature?
incoming. Hey, my name is Rob. Where are you from? And that's how it started. I told him where I was from and that I was in high school, which wasn't a lie.
No,
My
bro.
school was from 7th to 12th grade. You? 19 male, New York. Oh man, was it cool to be talking to an older guy, and he was cute. Honestly, I don't really remember much.
Okay, so I think this is a girl but they're using a guy's voiceover, which it got me so confused. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I
But
blanked
got
it
it
out,
now.
or maybe my memory is just shot. I do remember emails back and forth, the occasional phone call. I remember finding out he was talking to another girl, and I wanted to break things off, but he begged and pleaded until I caved.
What?
Then he asked to meet. I was nervous. He had never asked for a pic, and never really asked for much from me. Just the emails back and forth, phone call
No
a day.
way.
But somehow he made me feel safe, made me feel wanted and cared for.
Don't ever trust
He
it,
drove from
bro.
New York
Oh
to West
my
Virginia
God.
one day. My mom worked right beside my house, so he parked about a quarter-mile away and took the back
He
alley to enter
actually
my
pulled
house.
up.
My friend was with me when he showed up, but she was scared when she saw him and ran out the back door. I maybe should have taken a hint from that, but I just stood on the back porch with my head down. I was
What?
given a hug as he led me inside. Not even
Why did
5
she run
minutes
away?
after being there, sitting on the couch, did he move things further, then further, even into my bedroom. I won't get into the details on what happened next. I assume most can guess. After that, he left, with instructions to get in his car after I get off the school bus, and we would go on a date. I had no idea where he was staying. I lived extremely far in the country, and hours
Bro.
drive from the closest hotel. The next day, I get ready for school and ride the bus for the 40.
How? Oh my God, bro. This, I know I'm not gonna blame her that much because back in the day, you gotta think about it, like there wasn't, people wouldn't believe like a scam going on, like a something going on online, because this is from 2003. Now you know, because a lot of things happen already, and now you can learn from it. Be like, yo, don't talk to strangers online. But back in the day, social media was forming. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really know like what to talk or who to talk to, like properly, like who, you don't even know the person's bad as long as you got to talk to someone, right? But that's crazy though. Like,
45-minute
damn,
drive.
this is a true story
As
too.
soon as I
That's
hop
even
off
more
in the school
crazier.
parking lot, I get directly into his car. Nobody noticed. No one said anything.
Like, why would
You
you get in a
drive
stranger's
around.
car?
Never go on a date. Just finds different places to park so that he can use me. I noticed a photo of another young girl, maybe 15 or 16, in the visor of his car. I question
Bro,
him,
you're
man. Believe him when he
19,
tells
she
me
is
it's his
15,
cousin.
bro.
Believe him when
Oh,
I question
13,
why his
bro. Oh
hairline
my
is
God,
receding
y'all
so
are
much.
disgusting, bro.
Also believe him when he tells me I can't see his driver's license because he left it in the hotel.
Oh,
And I
he is
believed
not
him when
19.
he said he loved me. I get dropped back off at school.
He is not
Super
19.
sad that he was going back home. With promises that he will
Sad.
call again. Again, everything
wrong
feels
with you?
fuzzy. I can't remember many emotions from this time. I do remember that a few days later, my mom said she found out I skipped school with a man. That I was never to see him again,
Oh.
and that was that. I do remember sending an email and a late night phone call. I remember saying I wish I could just live with you, and him suggesting to come get me. Days later,
What?
by the time he made the drive again, I was feeling iffy about leaving my mom. I loved her after all. I didn't think things through. I didn't put much
clearly,
thought into
you're
anything,
young, bro.
really. Packed a few clothes in a suitcase.
She's
That was one of my
really
sharpest
young, bro. Where's
memories.
her mom?
I felt bad that he drove 8 hours to get me, so I left in the middle
8
of the
hours
night.
is crazy.
Got in the car with him and his cousin, and he got in the back seat with me. He proceeded to use me while his cousin drove, then got back in the front seat. This happened a
That's
few times between
disgusting,
my home
bro.
and his.
That's
The drive
disgusting.
took forever. I had nothing to drink. Was offered nothing when they got something. They stopped to nap at a rest stop, and I attempted to collect call my mom, which was disabled on her phone. I dug around for some change to get something to drink, but couldn't afford anything in the convenience
Come
store.
on, bro.
So I drank out of the truck stop sink. Hours later, we park a block from his house while he runs to get something. I'm sitting in the back seat, waking up from a nap, when around 8 or so men and women in black suits surround the car,
What?
screaming for us to get out with our hands up. My first
This better be
thought was,
FBI. This better
shit,
be FBI, bro.
First 10 minutes in New York, and I'm already being robbed. I'm terrified.
There's no way robs are.
I get
wearing
out, and the
suits,
man
bro.
pulls me over to the curb, while the other officers force his cousin onto the ground. All the while, they're asking my name and age. I am put in the back of an unmarked car,
That's
driven to the
FBI
NY
or
Police
police,
Department,
whatever. Yeah.
past reporters, cameras, and news trucks.
My
Snuck into
God.
the back of the station,
guy must have been a
where I
big
see
deal,
Robin
bro.
handcuffed for the last time. And for in-love 14-year-old me, this was devastating. I am taken into a room and questioned for hours. I am then taken to the hospital, then a hotel, where a nice woman brings me Taco Bell and stays with me as I fall asleep. The next day, 2 FBI officers escort me home on a plane, where I get off, and I'm greeted by police
crazy,
officers, my mother, and a horde of news reporters. I later found out that when my mom reported me missing, the police didn't want to do much. They didn't even take the picture of me.
Damn.
She had his license plate number. She remembers seeing his car parked by the road at that first meeting. She took note since it was an out-of-state car. Thanks to her being vigilant, I do find this is the only reason I'm alive today. The police said they would look
This
into
should've
it,
been
but
way
that wasn't
worse,
enough for
bro.
my mom. She contacted a family friend
Damn.
who in turn contacted the governor of West Virginia, who in turn made the police look further into it. After they ran the license plate number, they looked into the man and found out who he was.
Who was he?
That was when they issued an Amber Alert, knowing that I was in extreme danger. My cousin told my mom that he looked at Rob's rap sheet, and it was a mile long. But I wouldn't tell my mother what was on it, for fear of scaring her more. I never went to court. I never went to any hearings, but I did fall into a horrible depression. My friends' parents wouldn't let them hang out with me. People spray painted slut on my locker at school. I had no friends, but most of all, I thought a man was in prison for
hell
loving me.
no.
When I learned he got sentenced to 10 years in
Hell
prison,
no.
which he served every year of, I became deeply troubled. I was in and out of the mental hospital for years, on a slew of depression
That's
medications.
crazy, bro.
Psychiatrists never talked to me about anything.
Yeah, look, social
And
media is a crazy thing, bro. Like, look, this is prime example. You meet a stranger. He says he's 19. It's actually probably 50 or something, and you just fall in love. Like, what? That's
Process it all
crazy.
myself. My teenage years were better, though. I transferred schools and made best friends. Graduated.
Okay.
Still, on the back of my mind, I felt that I was the reason a man lost 10 years of his life, until I was told he was let out of prison.
You're probably not the first girl.
A couple
I'm
of
just
years
saying.
after he was out, I contacted him on Facebook.
Why?
At the time, I was around 24 or 25.
Just why?
He told me that if I ever contacted him again, he would kill both me and my mother. That he still knows where I live. My mom still says he sold me to a sex trafficker. I was told that he had other girls my age he was talking to. Some good things happened because of my kidnapping, though. Schools all over my states started internet safety education classes.
There you go.
Kids were taught safety, and parents were taught how to keep kids safe.
Do not talk to
No
strangers.
other girls were taken by this man.
Good.
So, to the man who ruined so many years of my life, I am 29 now. I am happy and healthy, and I have zero remorse that you are
That's
now
good.
listed as a level 3 sex offender, and that you were in prison for so many years.
But it's so scary that man is so out and about. Like, put him back in jail, bro. Put him 50 years. I don't care.
I once met up with an old
Alright,
friend
next
of
story.
mine,
Let's see what we got.
male 22.
Okay.
A friend I had known for a few years prior to the meetup in November 2017. I had actually met this person on a dating site. However, as
It's one of
time went
those,
on,
bro.
the relationship between us became strictly platonic. There were no red flags, and my gut didn't warn me, so I completely trusted this person. We met up in town.
Let me
behind a
end
bus
up. Let me
station
see. Let me
on a
guess.
grassy
So
hill
he's a
surrounded by
serial
trees
killer?
and a tall wall. Our meeting was just to have a smoke, get a little high, and have a small catch-up.
That's
The meetup
crazy.
was
But I don't know
fine.
how y'all get so comfortable with a stranger you met online, bro. Like, I don't know how it was just so easy for y'all to
I'd
just
actually
fall
started
into it,
smoking
bro.
weed a few months before, so I was still relatively new to it. He had brought something new for me to try.
Oh,
Purple
hell
haze.
no.
I wasn't at all
Hell
anxious
no.
about trying it, as I completely trusted this person and would never believe that he would lie to me. He packed a full blunt for me, but I only managed to smoke a quarter
Bro.
of it.
Come on, bro.
We spoke during this time about work, our previous relationships, and some random stuff. About half an hour later, I started to feel extremely lightheaded and anxious. I suddenly had this strange feeling where I didn't feel
Oh
comfortable
my
at all,
god,
and I
bro.
really wanted to
Y'all
go
just
home.
trust anyone?
When I asked him if I could go home, he offered to take me, but I said, No, it's okay. He offered again. Please, let me take you home. You'll be safe with me. I wouldn't hurt you.
Nah.
I shook my head and said, No, thank you. I can
Good.
take myself home.
Good.
When I started to walk away, I felt like I was walking around on a cloud. My head became
'Cause
dizzy
you're high.
and my
Oh
eyesight
my
was a little
God,
blurry.
bro.
I never felt like this before, and in time, I started to panic. When we made our way down the hill toward the
Why
bus
am I the
station,
most
I was
alone,
relieved.
strange place ever?
'Cause there
bro?
were a
Could
lot
you
of
not
people
be in
around.
public? There you go.
So
See,
if
there's a lot of
anything
people here.
happened, someone would
Yell
step
help.
in. I became extremely terrified of him. I had this horrible feeling in my gut that told me to get away from him.
Get away
Yes,
from
when I
him.
got to the bus station, I told him that I would call my taxi here and go home. His tone was no longer nice, but very stern. I'm going to take you home now.
What?
And he began to pull at my jacket. I told
Nah,
him,
yell,
no.
yell. You gotta yell.
No, I was
you gotta
going
yell. That's
home
all
on
you
my
gotta
own.
say. Yell help.
He pulled my jacket
will save
harder,
you.
and I fell against him.
Nah,
He pulled
bro.
me into him
Get
and
away
told me
from
I didn't need to be scared. But I was so terrified. At this point, I started to feel paranoid, and I couldn't see properly.
Yo, yell
I pushed
help,
him away
bro.
from me and rubbed my eyes and called for a taxi. He tried to pull my phone from me and yelled in my face. You ever
Uh-uh.
listen? I'm taking you home. I noticed a few people had stopped and asked if I was okay. All I remember was that I wanted to go home.
Okay, then say you're not
So
okay.
A lady
This
kindly
guy's
called a
harassing me.
taxi for me and waited with me, made sure I was okay, and helped me into it.
Good.
During the time
People
that
are
I
still
waited
good.
for the
Let's
taxi,
go.
he kept trying to get me to come to his car with him.
Nuh-uh.
The lady that looked after me told him to go home, that she was going to take me home instead. So he finally left. When
There
I
we
got
go.
home, I gave the taxi driver money and told him to keep the change. I didn't want to wait around. I just wanted to get into my bed because at that time, it was the only place I would feel safe. That evening, I
Does
laid
she
in my
live
bed for
alone?
5 hours straight, staring at the ceiling. I don't remember if I thought about anything, or if my mom came in at
Good.
any time. I just remember lying in bed doing nothing until the paranoia and the sickly feeling began to wear off. I remember looking at my phone and seeing I had 32 missed calls from him, 10 voicemails left, and 50 plus
Damn.
messages.
Damn.
The messages were weird. He had sent around 20 just asking where I was and when I got home. And in one of the voicemails, he told me how he had this fantasy of taking me home all drugged up and tying me up. He wanted to
Ew, bro,
blindfold
what is
me
wrong
and
with
he
people,
wanted me to
bruh?
submit myself to him.
Nah.
I freaked out and blocked him on all social media,
Yeah, bro,
Instagram,
block that guy.
Snapchat, and Discord.
Good.
And I blocked his number. Before the blocking, I told him if he ever contacted me again that I would call the police.
Damn,
I heard nothing
bro.
from
See,
him
y'all
for a
just be
month
trusting
until I received a
anyone,
text from
bro.
an unknown number asking me how I was.
Oh my god.
I hadn't given my number to anyone, so I ignored it. I then received another message a few minutes later saying they missed me and that they would see me soon. I asked who
See
they
you
were.
soon.
No reply. So, creepy person who pretended to be my friend. Let's never meet again. I've spoken to some friends with regard to my story, and all of them explained that weed would never make anyone feel this way, and a lot of them think I was given spice, not weed. Spice looks a lot like weed, but the effects are a lot stronger and more dangerous.
That's crazy. Well, that's it. But still. Hey, look, 3 lessons learned. Never get in a car with a stranger. Never talk to someone on social media. And third and most, I never hang out from someone on social media, bro. But hey, if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll be having more horror stories coming in. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.